How we doing today, ladies and gents? It is a beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. But y'all know what I got to do. First, I got to make a phone call to Jesus. Y'all give me 1 second, okay? Let me zoom out so it might be too close. All right. 1-800-Jesus. Jesus, how we doing? How we doing? Okay, that's what you want me to talk to the people about today? Okay, say less, say less, say less. Okay, y'all, today we're going to talk about letting go. Letting go. What do you mean by that? This is specifically for parents today, y'all. We have to learn as parents. We got to learn when to let go. If we teach our children everything that they need to do, everything that they need to know, we got to trust the process. Like if we're teaching them how to navigate in this world, we have to stop holding their hands. At some point, we have to learn to let go. Especially as mothers, for most women have this hard time doing this. You gotta learn to let go. You gotta trust that everything you did is gonna work out in God's favor. Carl, what's going on with you, man? How you doing today, brother? Hope you're doing well. Today's topic is letting go. Parents letting go of their adult children. A lot of times, Carl, a lot of people, especially women, like I was just saying, they have a very hard time of letting go. Whatever you teach that kid from the time they're age 0 to 18, we have to understand that we have to learn to let them navigate in this world. We can't continue to hold their hand, man. A lot of times as parents, but specifically women, we have to stop doing this. If you teach your child how to drive, at some point you have to let them, I'm doing good, Carl. I'm doing great, man. I hope you are. At some point, if you teach them how to drive, you got to know that whatever you taught them, they're going to take that and they're going to run with it. We got to stop holding their hand. Oh, I don't know if they're ready to drive yet on their own. Well, how you going to ever learn if you keep hovering over them every time they go somewhere? You got to learn that they're going to come home. If you taught them to be, not to break curfew and stuff, you got to trust the process. Trust the process, is specifically for the ladies, though, because a lot of women have a hard time of letting go of their adult children. Am I right or wrong, Carl? Tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I don't know why this is. Like men, we do too, but it seems like it's specifically for women. You know, if you don't taught that kid everything they need to know, how to pay bills and all that, you got to quit holding their hand. We got to stop doing that. I mean, men do it too, but like I said, it's specifically women. You know, what you think about that, Carl? Adult parents holding on to their, not adult parents, but adults holding on to their adult children. You know, because they're afraid of letting them navigate in the real world. What do you think about this here? Talk to me. Sorry, the M1 Abrams is a third generation American main battle tank designed by Chrysler that generated dynamic land. Okay, what's going on? I don't know who you are. Man, my grandma still has an eye on my dad. Yeah, at some point though, Carl, you know what I'm saying, that I don't know why women like to do this specifically, man. I don't know what it is. You know, if they would have did that with them, they would have never learned. It's, you know, they have to learn to just let go. I mean, you know, that's why a lot of children, Carl, are at home until they're 37, 38 years old. It's mostly because women like to hold on to their adult children. Trust the process. Trust it. You got to trust what's going on. You have to stop being afraid. What's going on? Man, I can't pronounce your name, man. I'm going to just call you APAC. I don't know. Appa, how you doing today, man? Welcome to the channel. Hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. That way when I drop these notifications, you ladies and gentlemen are the first to be notified. Let's get in here today, y'all. Let's talk about this topic. Parents not letting go of their adult children. Why do we like to do this? Adonis, what's going on? Why do a lot of parents like to hold on to their adult children, y'all? Let's talk about this. Why we like to do this? How you expect the kid to maneuver if you constantly holding their hand? We got to quit doing that right there. We got to quit doing that. And then when they have children, guess what's going to happen? They're going to do that with their children. Then we raising a bunch of babies. It can't be a bunch of babies in the world, y'all. At some point, these children have to grow up to be adults. Parents, please stop doing this. Please stop doing this. I appreciate that, Adonis. I appreciate that. Shout out to Adonis, y'all. Adonis is a good dude. He's always been here. Hey, he been with me through thick and thin through this YouTube thing, man. I appreciate that. they probably don't trust their kids. Well, I mean, at some point though, man, I understand that, but at some point they have to learn to trust their children. You know, because they're going to be the ones taking over the world. You know what I mean? They're going to be taking over the world. They're going to be taking over the world. We can't do this forever. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we going to get old. They got to take over. Hey, I got a public service announcement to all women, mostly women. Stop holding on to your adult children. Stop doing it. Adonis, what's up? Chris John, Haven Silly Philly. Hello, what's up with ya? Yeah, quit doing this right here. If my parents would have constantly held on to me forever, you know, I know some parents, man, they still wash their kids' clothes and all that. Why are you doing that? Why are we doing that right there? Let them wash their own dang on clothes. Show them and let them figure it out. Haven Silly Philly, what's up with you? Where's Waldo? What's up, fam? What's up, fam? Yeah, y'all, to all parents, let's stop babying our kids. Even when they little, you can't baby them too much. Show them the way and trust the process. Show them the way and trust the process. Because when you do that right there, I'm gonna tell you what happens. You're showing, now you're lowering your kids' confidence. If you put them out there, you show them everything they need to know, but then you still holding their hand, now you're dimming their light. Now they're losing confidence. Dang, my mom and dad don't trust what I'm doing. Now you're showing that you don't trust them, and then they're going to start having resentment towards you. This is why this is not good to do, parents. Stop doing this. Man, I swear to God, I was just talking about this the other day. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. I don't know why we like to do this. Haven Silly Philly. Sorry before I was in the steam for 1 second because my phone died. You good? You good, man? Yeah, but we got to stop doing that. I know these big old kids, man, they still don't know how to wash their clothes, don't know how to fold clothes. Why y'all doing everything for them? Nah, you got to get up and fold your own clothes, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not folding your clothes. Cooking for them and all that. No, I'm not cooking. I don't show you how to cook. Now, you get your butt in there and cook. Cook me a meal. You grown. Now, I can get it from time to time. You want to look. I understand that. But I'm talking about you got parents who want to do this constantly on a day-to-day basis. Your kid, 21, 22 years old, why the heck you riding them around everywhere? You need to learn to let them ride you around. You don't get all that. Let up off of them kids. Let up off of them. Exactly. They get mad when you tell them something. You talk about the women. Yeah, most time it be the women. They get mad. Oh, you lecturing them. Well, you ain't doing what you need to do. Like I said, it's mostly women who do this. I'm just saying. It's mostly women. I get grandparents. Grandparents were dudes too, but mostly it's women, man. I mean, some men, older men, like, you know, your grandparents, like my grandparents spoiled me, you know what I'm saying? Because they old, you know what I mean? They don't want to be too strict like that. I get it. So I'm not talking about old people spoil you. That's what they do. I'm talking about as an adult. I've been to older people's house in my 30s. I try to get something to drink. Oh, we got it. You sit back, I get to drink, I get to plate. That's what they supposed to do. They don't live their life. They're in their golden years. I'm not talking about grandparents or older people. They naturally do that. But I'm talking about people my age, babying kids over and over. Now, when you get old, that's what you're supposed to do, really. When I get old, I'm going to probably do that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you old. You done already been strict and all that. Now it's time to relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My aunt goes to his son's house and she cooked and cleaned for her 26 and 32-year-old son. Ain't no way. Whoa, what is all this? We talking about adults babying their grown-up children. That's what we talking about, Haven Silly. That's what we talking about today. Yeah, that's too old, man. My aunt goes to his son's house and she cook and clean. Yeah, that's too old. No, if you ain't got no disability or nothing like that, then nah. We ain't gonna do that. And even if they do have a disability, I'm gonna show them ways how they can do some stuff on their own. But me to be solely doing everything for my child, no, I'm not doing that. If my adult child, if I, want to drive my truck, you're gonna put gas in it. It's not my responsibility to put gas in the truck if you driving the truck. And quit giving them all I'm gonna put them on, I'm gonna get them gas. They driving the truck, they need to fill that joke up. What you filling it up for? They drove it, didn't they? They want to ride around, they had to put some gas in there. That's the way they're supposed to go right there. Quit doing it. Parents, stop doing that. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. Come on, y'all. When I get on here and get deep, boy, y'all get scared. Well, I don't know why, because most of y'all parents know it's true. Quit doing that. I'm not angry. I ain't angry. I need some people to wake up. See, that's what I'm saying. The first time I get on here and I yell, people say I'm being angry. No, I'm speaking the truth. The truth needs to be heard, Haven, silly Philly. I'm not angry. People need to hear the truth. Everybody wants to be babies. You can't be babies forever. We have to stop babying adult children. It's just that simple. Okay? This message may not be for everybody. If not, they click off. You don't understand what? You don't understand that adult children don't need to be babied by their parents. That's simple. When a kid gets a certain age, as parents, we have to learn to back off. If you showed your kid how to fold clothes, you showed them how to wash, you got to stop doing it for them. Now it's time for you as parents to sit back and watch. Now, if you're a child watching this, I really don't expect you to understand this because you're a child. I don't understand a child understands. Adults understand this. But when you're a child, 5 or 6, you're not supposed to understand because you're a child. All you know is you're supposed to be protected. It's not for you to understand this. Okay? It's not for a child to understand this. Parents need to understand this. You know, when a child gets a certain age, you got to let go. Now, even when my children are adults, even when they're adults, you still help them from time to time. They still need guidance. I'm 37. I still need guidance. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm talking about waiting on your child hand and foot, picking them up from work, cooking for them, washing their clothes, doing everything for them. Oh, they ain't got to pay rent. Oh, you're an adult like me. You got to do everything like I'm doing now. Because I did it for you for 18 years. Now it's your time to do these things on your own. That's simply what I'm saying today, y'all. But let's talk about it. I don't did enough of that. How y'all day going today? I'm just saying we got to quit doing it. That's all I'm saying right there. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this topic, though. I really want to get in here. I want some thoughts on this. Give this man a stage. He is cooking. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's talk about it, Carl. Since nobody want to talk to me today, you and Haven are about the only one. Born day over. Say it's over. What happened today, Adonis? You said it was born. What happened today? Carl, I greatly appreciate you and Adonis for being on here in Haven, silly Philly. I appreciate it. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. That way when I drop these notifications, you ladies and gentlemen will be the first to be notified, okay? Y'all will be the first to be notified, all right? We love you, Larry. Adonis, I love you too. I love you too, man. Rules, CS, what's going on with you? I love all y'all today. How you doing, bro? Are you new to my channel? Okay, Haven, silly Philly, I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. What's up with you, Neff? What's going on with you? What's Papa locking? Okay, Carl, I greatly appreciate that, my brother. I greatly appreciate that. Like I said, I want to see my kids succeed. I'm always going to be there to help them. I don't care how old they get. They could be 75. If I'm 87 or how old I am, they need my help. I'm going to help them. As long as I see that they're helping themselves, I don't mind. I've been here a couple times. It's been a while. Okay, are you one of my subscribers? Because I try to keep up with all my subscribers, man, but you know, as your channel builds, man, you kind of lose track. I try to keep up with all y'all. But if you're not, man, do me a favor, man, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Y'all check out my content too, man. I have some great content, y'all. Check out my my lives, my videos, my shorts. Check all that out, y'all. I'm trying to get this algorithm going, man. We are a family, y'all, at the end of the day. This is a business, believe it or not. A lot of people may not know this. This is a business. So we all in this thing together. We're trying to get our algorithm up. You help me, I help you. That's what this thing is about. You know what I'm saying? This is one big business. We're trying to get everybody up. We want everybody on here to be successful at the end of the day. Okay, I want to take a pop quiz. What's the quiz? What's the quiz about? Say you want to take a pop quiz. Haven silly. What's the quiz about? And I'm gonna tell y'all something, y'all. I'm very unique. Okay, I'm one of the very okay science. Let's give it a shot. What's the question? I may know it and I may not. I wasn't like the smartest kid in school. All right, shoot, let's go. Take care, brother. Book are calling me. Okay, man, go ahead and take care of what you got to do, bro. I appreciate you for being on here. Check me out later on. I probably will do another live if you can check in, man. But just do me a favor, man. Go check out my content and stuff for me, okay? Love you, bro. Take care. Okay, Haven Shirley, what's the science question? What's the science question? Okay. All right, y'all talk to me about this here. Don't y'all want y'all kids to be successful in this world? Don't y'all want them to be successful? We got to quit holding their hand. We got to quit holding their hand. All right? Some of y'all be thinking I be being mean and all that. No, I got to come on here and speak straight facts. I'm a realist. I don't get on here just talking to just tell y'all what y'all want to hear. I'm going to get on here and I'm going to spit raw truth. You like it, you hate it, it don't matter. I'm going to say what I got to say today. Whether it's step on your toes or not, it's going to get out. As a matter of fact, it's already out. You know what I mean? All right, Haven, still waiting on you. Waiting on you. Larry, G7 is going to happen in Alberta. What is that, bro? What is that? I don't really know what is that. What is that you just said? You know me, I'm real cautious on what does that mean? What does that mean, Adonis? I don't know. What are the steps for getting the bones from the animals? What are the steps from getting the bones? I don't know. Okay, what are the steps? I mean, I don't know. Psych them out. Stall them. You know, get distracted. You trying to get the bones from the animals? You trying to get the dogs to have bones? I'm trying to understand your question here. Could you like elaborate on that? Are you trying to get the dogs the bone? You trying to get the dogs? You trying to get the dog to have a bone, or you trying to take the dog from the bone? I'm not understanding. It's an aliens of 7 countries. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's bizarre. That's wild, man. Wow. Take the bones from the animal. Oh, stall them. Psych them out. Call them, whisper at them, and then go over there and take them. That's the trick. That's the trick. Now, it's not really a science question. That's just what I would do. It's not really a science question. I mean, that's not really science, you know what I mean? Just do that, you know what I'm saying? You got to psych them out. Whistle at them or something like that and draw their attention to get the bones from them. That'll work right there. You know, you got to throw them off. Throw them off course. No, I don't know if you ever played sports before, but it's just like, you know, you got to do it like some type of free play. I don't know. Throw them off. Act like you know, you're going to throw the frisbee or something, then go grab the bone. You know what I mean? That makes sense. That makes sense to you? All right, y'all, listen, I'm going to end this thing in a prayer. But I thank y'all for being on here with me today. Yeah, it'll work. Trust me. Try that. That can work. You got to do that. That'll work. But listen, I'm going to end this thing in a prayer. Y'all bow your heads and close your eyes with me. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, Lord. This day that was not promised, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, I ask that you would guide and protect me and all my subscribers today from any hurt, harm, or danger. Lord, please let's, as parents, you know, we have to stop babying these children, because when we baby them, they're not going to learn anything. This is the future. This is the future. So we have to let up and let them find their way in this world. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Blessings to y'all. All right? Peace.